Taliban militants made good Tuesday on the group's promise to try and derail Afghanistan's upcoming presidential elections with bloodshed, killing at least 5 people in an attack on the Election Commission's Kabul office. Almost a decade and a half after American troops forced the Taliban from power and helped usher in a new government, Afghanistan remains a dangerous country for democracy. Daoud Sultanzoy is one of 9 men vying to become Afghanistan's next president in the April 5th election. Until then, his days look a lot like American presidential candidates: handshaking, shoulder-patting, and an all-out verbal assault to convince Afghans he can make their lives easier and their country better. But that may be where similarities to the U.S. campaign trail end. Almost 3,000 civilians were killed last year as the war with the Taliban and its backers ground on. So you'd think public figures like Sultanzoy would take special precautions. But he doesn't. He drives himself around the country, delivering his message to anyone who will listen. Sultanzoy says he can't afford elaborate security and doesn't need it anyway.
People know me, and I'm very proud of that record. Therefore, I am with the people, very comfortable with them, and threats don't scare me.
Not even the Taliban. He sees the fundamentalist group as just another Afghan voice to be heard.
The leadership of Taliban are in contact with me. They are very much in favor of me winning the election because they think that they can talk to me during the peace process, and I can deliver peace.
Sultanzoy may be a man of the people, but the people may not be ready to vote for him. He's not polling very well. He blames that, in part, on another problem in Afghan politics.
The corruption and the fraud that will take place that is being geared for the president and his group and some other groups.
Sultanzoy accuses current President Hamid Karzai, who can't run again due to term limits, of meddling in the election process. Sultanzoy says it all makes for a very uneven playing field. And that, this candidate argues, is a bigger threat to Afghanistan's democratic process than the men trying to blow it up. Tucker Reels, CBSNews.com.